Okay, so this is the second day of the 12 Days of Yule challenge, and the topic of the day is to share a picture of an altar or decorations. So as simple as this is, it will probably make for a fairly short video, but let's get into it. Now, if you haven't watched the first video of this challenge, not everything here is going to make sense to you, so I'll put the first video up here on the top of the screen. And now, this is the altar in my temple that is changed throughout the year and is now currently set for Dionysus. As I explained in the previous video, within the temple and practices, the zodiac signs are associated with the god or goddess from the Olympian gods. So let's discuss some of the things that I have placed on the altar. I had the thought this year to begin collecting items to represent the toys of Dionysus, and some of those can be seen up here. I used modeling clay to begin making the spinning top. The ball is simply just a ball that can be purchased at any craft store. The knuckle bones that were used as dice can be purchased online. I have also added a couple extra small trinkets that I have already placed on the altar as gifts, such as the wooden blocks that I had burned the numbers into to make modern day dice, 4 coins that are thrown in a Bacchus New Orleans parade, a New Orleans Mardi Gras mask, and a amethyst stone. I also have a baby from a New Orleans king cake, as I feel that's a perfect representation of Zagreffs. I also have a natural seed pod that acts as a rattle. It's from a plant. I don't recall which plant. It's not from the area I live, but it was a gift from a friend of my sister's to me. So, Angela, if you're watching this, thank you. These are my prayer beads that I made from amethyst beads, which are sacred to Dionysus. And the format for these are 7 times 7 around, giving a total of 49, a centerpiece, and then 3 at the bottom with a charm. If you would like to know more about this, leave a comment below, and I'll see about making a video to discuss this in detail. This jar is used to store a special incense blend that I use for Dionysus specifically. And I'll tell you that one ingredient comes from the tree inside my home right now. As you can see, it's pretty bare at this time, so I'll be making some more of that once the decorations come off our tree. This jar here is used to store a special oil that is blended for Dionysus, and I like to add it to the oil in the lamp as it gives it a more powerful essence. Again, you can see that it is also a little bare, so I'll be making some more of that soon as well. And taking the center of the altar is my statue of Dionysus, which I normally leave on the main altar all year round, but I placed him here for now. I have a framed image in the back behind him, as I have for all the Olympians that hang on the wall around the temple. And at their time of year, they come off the wall and they take their place on the altar. The green branches are from an evergreen bush that I planted directly outside of the temple door for uses such as this. This is a stone cup that I purchased, I believe, while I was in Tennessee on vacation, but I'm not sure of that anymore. I also typically have a bowl placed on the altar for perishable food offerings. You may have also noticed that I don't use candles on my altars. I do have candles that I use, but it's primarily for specific works or spell work that I need them to burn for an extended period of time. I prefer to use oil lamps, and these are simple to make. Now, when I say oil, I do not mean kerosene. Please do not put kerosene in a cup and try to burn it with a wick. It is plain olive oil that you would use for cooking. It burns slow and is not combustible like modern oil lamps that use kerosene. If you want instructions on how I made mine, leave a comment below and I will make a video specifically for this. So I think that wraps it up for this video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video as it really helps the channel to grow. You can also visit echoesfromthetemple.com for links to the merch shop and to the Android app. So until the next video, may the gods bless you.